Hello, this is Linda Bustos from the Get Elastic e-commerce blog, and today I just want to have a quick chat about a big problem that I see in the e-commerce space that has a really easy solution. And that's this idea of getting an enterprise site search tool or digital experience platform or anything that's AI driven, anything that's personalization focused, where there's a black box that has this magical algorithm that's going to solve all your problems, it's going to optimize the experience for the customer, that's going to hyper personalize and deliver relevant results. And we just put a lot of trust in that mystical black box algorithm to get it right. So how that works on both ends is the business implements it and then doesn't understand that there are things that they can control, such as index factors, boost and bury weightings, understanding slot rules, that you can actually take a merchandising strategy and you can apply it to your tools so that it gets it right, not only to deliver great products, but also to work in your favor for margin, profitability, understanding that highly relevant or popular, if you've got a category or search population that ranks by best-selling or most popular as a kind of default setting, the rich kind of get richer. Those products kind of tend to bubble up to the top and then stay pinned at the top, even though catalog, seasonality, customer behavior changes. You might start running out of SKUs, the price might start getting discounted over time, and you've got new stuff that's sitting down at the bottom, again based on the algorithm and the default tuning. And it's not really working, it's not really serving your merchandising strategies the best that it can. So that's how it affects on the business side. And then from the user side, and we're all web users, right? We use Google, we use websites all the time, we use e-commerce sites all the time. There is this kind of inherent unconscious trust that the machine knows what it's doing, and those first results, either the first page or those first 5 or 6 results, are literally, by virtue that the machine decided it was, those are the most relevant results. There's going to be a small percentage that say, I want to be methodical and look through every single result that's absolutely possible to be returned. But in often cases, there are products, there are SKUs, there are things that get excluded from results purely because there's gaps in the product data and that kind of thing. So for all of these reasons, site search and personalization is underperforming across the board through e-commerce because merchandisers aren't getting into the back end, understanding how they can take merchandising strategies and apply it into the tools and the tuning relevance factors that the tools actually ship with. So whether you're using Solar or Elasticsearch, or you're using a Bloomreach, or you're using something that came out of your e-commerce platform, every single one of them is going to have a degree of control that you can apply in the back end. And sometimes it's a problem of just, not turning on or off a certain setting. Like oftentimes I see search results when I'm testing sites where it's throwing the baby with the bathwater, right? So recall over precision for results. So if you're typing in orange t-shirt, it's throwing every product that matches orange and every product that matches t-shirts and delivering them all together. And if you throw in a kind of ranking factor in there, such as popularity or inventory availability or whatever the search thing is tuned to do by default, you're going to get wonky results. Now, the second problem is with analytics and data analysis. So you've got merchandisers that maybe look at reports and go, these are our top 10 or 20 or 50 keywords that are either by search volume or revenue. These are our best keywords. And they kind of take it as, that's a data point that's telling us what customers are doing. This is telling us about our business. Rather than looking at those and going, okay, what is the missed revenue? So sure, those are the top 10, 20 keywords that are performing, but what's being left on the table because the actual search experience or the merchandising strategies or the tuning factors are suboptimal? That's not something that analytics will tell you. You got to roll up the sleeves and you got to get in and do an audit. And if you don't have a ton of time or you don't believe that this process works, just do your top 5. But I outline in my latest guide in Get Elastic a tuning strategy, step-by-step tuning strategy where you can audit your searches and you can go through, and I'm going to walk you through some of the contextual things on how to tune, whether you're using a basic tool or a high-end enterprise tool with a bunch of bells and whistles in the back end. the key is to understand that there's always some missing revenue that you can optimize for and tune for. And you should be doing this on a regular basis, because things such as seasonality and, product age decay, inventory fluxes, catalog turnover, all these kind of things will impact the results and the experiences. So again, I've got a whole guide on this. This takes no money. It's relatively low effort, and that's where you can squeeze more revenue, so you don't have to go and run another promotion for 25% off when you just did one last week, right? We want to have strategies where we're driving more revenue out of low-hanging fruit. So please go check that out. The link is in the above link with this video. And please subscribe to Get Elastic. We're going to be putting this stuff out constantly, and we've got a lot of great content from a lot of great contributors. So I invite you to check it out. Thanks for being with me. Until next time.